Now, this little combo will allow you to make any of the Link 4 monsters to your side of the field. That's right. Firewall Dragon, Borreload Dragon, Topologic Bomber Dragon, and even Saryuja Skull Dread. You see, I actually fixed saying its name. All of them have easy access to your side of the field, and all you have to do is have 2 level 7 monsters to your side of the field. Now, this is freaking awesome. Decks like Red Eyes, Dark Magician, Mermail, all of them gain an extremely good boost from being able to make this combo, and I think that because this combo exists, maybe we should not say Dragon Rollers can ever come back, because yeah, that wouldn't be too fair. So let's get into the video. Okay, so before we can get into the combo, I need you guys to do something for me. I need you guys to destroy that subscribe button and then go ahead and destroy that notification bell, because we're just too strong. Now, the card in question that we're talking about, it's probably been under a lot of players' radar, but people kind of forgot about it once new cards came into the Extreme Force set. You're going to use both your level 7 monsters. It doesn't matter how you summon 2 level 7 monsters to your side of the field. You'll also be able to use or gain another summon if you make a certain card, but use both of these monsters to make, yep, that's right, number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk. Now, number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk is a really good card. It says once per turn you can detach 2 materials from this card. Special summon as many Battle Eagle tokens, machine type wind, level 6, 2000 attack, 0 defense as possible to your side of the field, but destroy them during the end phase. Also, your opponent takes no further damage. Now, first, I just wanted to point out, if you can summon 5 tokens to your side of the field with 2000 attack and you could be able to inflict damage, then we probably wouldn't be going into this combo, because that is enough to just summon and attack for game. But unfortunately, the monsters can't attack and they're destroyed during the end phase, but we have a lot of great things now. You're gonna normal, or you're gonna special summon number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk by using your 2 level 7 monsters, detaching both of them to your side of the field, and basically what you're gonna do is special summon 5 tokens to your side of the field. Now, it's really important that you summon the 5 tokens to your side of the field and put your Galaxy Tomahawk into your extra monster zone. The reason why I say this is because while you can like make a Link monster and put them to the extra monster zone, if you ask me, it's a waste of resources. You want to have no monsters on your board, no monsters in your extra monster zone for this combo, for you to gain the full use of its combo. And again, even if you did have monsters on your side of the field, you can still do the combo. You'll just have to eat into your monsters, something that's not as free as just using 2 straight up level 7 monsters. Now, a lot of players had a huge problem with summoning this monster into your extra monster zone and not having the ability to continuously link. Because if you think about it, with the links that we have currently, Tomahawk is great, but we would only be able to have to make Proxy Dragon, which we can't really do anything from there. We can't make Deco Talker because these monsters are tokens, and Proxy Dragon does point left and right, so we wouldn't be able to make any monsters under it, and it would just literally create a huge hassle for us. That was literally the only combo. But now with this card coming out, it easily makes this combo very viable. So what you're going to do is use the number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk, and I like to use the token in the middle, and that's going to go ahead and link summon for Cleefort Genius. Now, Cleefort Genius requires 2 machine monsters, and so thankfully, number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk and the tokens that it summons to its side of the field are machine monsters. So really grateful that you know, they gave us a card inside of Cleefort Genius inside of Extreme Force, because not only does it open up an extra monster zone, it gives us so many possibilities. I'm going to start off with actually, we'll rewind a little bit. I'm going to start off with making Firewall Dragon. What you can do is you can summon the Cleefort Genius and then use all 4 tokens to make your Firewall Dragon, and then you can continuously play from there. But as you guys can see, Firewall Dragon doesn't really have a link pointing to anywhere. So what I would do in this particular situation is just use the Galaxy Tomahawk and the tokens, and the tokens themselves, just to go straight into the Firewall Dragon from there, and then you can at least start making combos under it. Now, Firewall Dragon, ironically, is probably the weakest one going into, because it doesn't require any other spaces, or you can't put it necessarily right here, because, like I said, the Galaxy Tomahawk's right here, and you know, it's just not possible unless you use extra resources. You could make Cleefort Genius right here, and like I said, it's not the best of things, but it does require extra resources. You could make your Cleefort Genius and then go around and turn this into a Link Spider, and then turn both of these monsters into an underclock taker, and then use all 4. But then you're, like I said, you would need another monster, or you'd be right back at the same spot. So that's why I didn't include that. Firewall Dragon is the easiest to make, but it requires less cards in your extra deck. But it also only has 2 spots. You can only place it in this scale or right in these 2 zones right here. When right here is not that bad because it has the opportunity to poke to 2 other monsters, but it requires additional resources. So rewinding back into the Galaxy Tomahawk after I showed you guys the Firewall combo, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the Topologic combos. And Topologic Bomber Dragon is a really good card. Of course, we're going to use both the Tomahawk and a monster in our extra monster zone to make Cleafort Genius. And then the next thing we're going to do, since Topologic Bomber Dragon requires 2 effect monsters, we're going to do just that. We're going to make it have 2 effect monsters. We're going to use 2 more tokens, and that's going to make Proxy Dragon. And then we're going to use both Cleafort Genius and Proxy Dragon for Topologic Bomber Dragon. And here's the great thing about Topologic is that its effect reads: if another monster is special summoned to a zone monster this card points to, while this monster is on the field, destroy all monsters in the main monster zone. Also, other monsters cannot attack for the rest of the turn. After damage calculation, if this card attacks an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. So basically, we couldn't inflict damage to him, any more battle damage to him from Galaxy Tomahawk, but Topologic Bomber Dragon can inflict damage to him as a as an effect damage. And on top of that, we can still Dark Hole the field by using either one of these tokens. You can use both tokens or 1 token. They're all going to get destroyed, so it doesn't matter. To make a Link Spider to where Topologic Bomber Dragons point to, and that is literally a 2 level 7 monster Dark Hole plus a 3,000 beater on your side of the field. It's almost like making Judgment Dragon with 2 level 7 monsters. I thought that was really cool for this deck. So rewinding again and resetting, since I showed you guys how to make Topologic Bomber Dragon inside of this combo, which still is really cool. Let me go ahead and reset, which is going to be you and then your tokens to your side of the field. And this is going to be a little different. Let me actually put this, what am I doing? That goes right here. This one's going to be a little more thought out. We're going to show you guys how to make Borreload Dragon in here. And Borreload Dragon's a little harder because Borreload Dragon requires at least 3 effect monsters, but all of them must be effect monsters. So what you're going to do is use the Galaxy Tomahawk and a token. And that's going to start off with your Cleafort Genius. And then you're going to use 2 more tokens. That's going to bring out your Proxy Dragon. And next, you are going to use 2 more tokens. And then that's going to make your Link Spiders. Or even so, you can make another Proxy Dragon. Reason why you can do this is because Link monsters always count as their Link rating or 1. So basically, you can use these 2 monsters as 1 monster, and then these 2 monsters as 1 monster. Or if you even add a Proxy Dragon, you can use 1 monster, and then the Proxy Dragon as 2. That's going to give you instant access to a Borreload Dragon for free, practically. Think about, yes, you did summon quite a few monsters from your extra deck to your side of the field, but it was all off of 2 level 7 monsters. People have to, don't confuse, oh, I'm using a Link 2 monster as 1 monster. It was free. You use 2 level 7 monsters at the end result of a Borreload Dragon, which is a very powerful card. Now, the last thing I want to show you guys, I'm going to reset one more time, and we're going to reset into the number 42 Tomahawk Dragon. The easiest, hardest one is to make Saryuja Skull Dread, and it is freaking awesome. This card is like, I'm serious, this is probably the go-to card for almost any level 7 deck because it allows you to summon more level 7 monsters to your side of the field, and it's just a little simpler, requires a little less cards than the Borreload combo. So basically, you're going to use the Galaxy Tomahawk and the Ride-On token to make the Cleafort Genius, and then 2 more tokens to make the Proxy Dragon. And then this is where you kind of like notice, oh, you have a pretty good board, but you still need monsters with different names. So you're going to use the last token to make Link Spider, and now you fulfilled that condition. You have 4 monsters on the field with different names. Now, you can use these 2 monsters just to go straight into the Saryuja, and then use the other 2 tokens to make whatever you want, be it Proxy Dragon, be it 2 Link Spiders under it. I don't know what you were trying to do under there, but it is your opinion if you want to do it that way. But I think this is the most optimal way because it gives you the 4 monsters for 2 level 7 monsters, and you can do what you want. So use all of these monsters to make your Saryuja Skull Dread, draw 4 cards, put 3 to the bottom of your deck, special summon a monster to your side of the field, and any monster that this card points to gains 300 attack, or special summon a monster that this card points to gains 300 attack. And that's pretty freaking good, all off of 2 level 7 monsters. Like the weekend says, you got options with this. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the TheCaliEffect. If you guys want to see more videos like this, go ahead and give this video 1 like, or as many likes as you can. I want to see if this video can get to 150 likes. It really helps us, lets us know that you guys want to see more videos like this. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, check out my Patreon, but most of all, enjoy.